Through the first 4 games, it's been quite a rough and tumble series, and this crowd is expecting more of the same here. It's Game 5 of the American League Championship Series between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Minnesota Twins. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. With me are Eric Harrelson, Steve Lyons. And Steve, this is still anyone's series as we get ready for Game 5.
Yeah, and you can see by the results, we're pretty much right back where we started from. All tied after the first 4 games. Game 5, always a critical one. You don't want to get stuck needing to win the final 2. So the winner of this one is going to get a huge leg up on winning this series.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now your 2016 Minnesota Twins.
And briefly here, a glance at the 2 starters who'll get the ball here in this one. With that, a look at John Gibbons' lineup for the visiting Blue Jays. What's this lineup got to do tonight to get a W on the road, Steve?
Well, I think they have to understand where they're playing. This is a great pitcher's ballpark, so you're not going to go out there trying to hit the light towers with everything you swing at. Make solid contact, move the line, and play a little bit more small ball.
Trevor May gets the call in Game 5 of the series. What do we need to know here, EK?
Well, guys, he's been what you would call a 4th or 5th starter. Got a career ERA of over 4, but he will give you innings, and he is dependable.
And with that, let's give you a look at how the Twins stack up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Yeah, Matty, Trevor Plouffe has really come into his own. He's a guy that can play both in the infield and the outfield, but really he thrives at the hot corner. He's got quick reactions, soft hands, just really makes it look easy out there.
Troy Tulowitzki heads for the batter's box, and we are just about ready for some evening baseball. Underway this evening as the first pitch is taken for strike 1 as we get started right on time at 7:05 p.m.
First pitch, 7:05.
The windup and the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Yeah, he came with a little bit of a different look that time. This pitch is also in there knee high, and now they've got him behind in the count, 0-2.
And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
Yeah, lots of east-west movement here early on. That time, none of those pitches were out over the plate. Everything was right on the corner or maybe off just a little. He'll be fine if he can keep locating his pitches there.
Kevin Pillar will stand in now for the first time, coming off, well, nothing short of a dynamic performance last time out.
Well, it makes you wonder how they're going to attack him here in this game. I would bet that they're a lot more cautious with him.
And a high strike there, 0-1. Still shirt sleeve weather tonight, 78 degrees here at game time. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit hard on the ground to second. There is Dozier. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting third, third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
Josh Donaldson will stand in for the first time as you get a look at his numbers so far in the series.
And here in Game 5, this is where he needs to make his presence felt. I mean, this is essentially a best-of-3 series now, and this is where he needs to put these guys on his back and carry them to the finish line.
Into the windup and the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. Poof has it. Throw on to Mauer will be in time, and that retires the side. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. And now the Twins will go to work on offense. We've got no score. A chance now from Target Field to take a look at the Twins lineup in this one. What's the key to sending fans home smiling tonight, Steve?
Well, I'll tell you what. This team has their ace on the mound, so it's probably not going to take a whole lot of offense to get a win for them.
Marco Estrada has the ball for the 5th game of the series. What's your take on him, EK?
Well, Matty, in his last start, he gave up 9 earned runs. I mean, he had his guys running all over the field. Hopefully he'll give his defense a break in this one, and he'll pitch a lot better.
With a moment now, let's give you a look at the defensive alignment for the Blue Jays. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, this manager loves to do the defensive shifts. So we're going to see a lot of odd formations as the game goes along. I can't wait to see how it works.
Danny Santana comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Danny Santana.
Watches a fastball right there for strike one. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Boy, when he's got that thing going good, it just takes a nosedive right at the end.
And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1.
Batting second, the shortstop.
Stepping in, Eduardo Nunez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Liner toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. So with 2 gone now, here's a look at our playoff brackets. And as you see there, it's all over in the National League as the San Francisco Giants are already through as they'll take on the winner in this matchup for the World Series title. Miguel Sano gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
Drives it the other way to deep right. Back goes Bautista, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall.
It's kind of a surprise to me that he wouldn't try to go for 2 on this play. I don't know if he got caught up in his home run trot a little bit too early or what. He's going to wind up on first base here with a single off the wall.
Brian Dozier will stand in, and he was one of the heroes last time out with 2 big home runs.
Boy, he picked a good time for him, too. Here on the big stage in October, the way he was attacking the baseball, he is definitely not lacking for confidence when he's at the plate.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. You figure that curveball is going to be an important pitch for him going forward.
Yeah, I think it might even tell the story of how well he fares here tonight, because he's going to need to mix his speeds against a lineup like this. And once they start sitting on pitches, it could be trouble.
And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
Yeah, Joe has a little bit of a tough strike zone to figure out, guys. It's never too crazy in any one direction, but it's not always as consistent as some people would hope.
Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Twins wind up stranding 1. After 1, no score. Edwin Encarnacion makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Nothing inside here, at least not to start the at-bat, and I imagine that's by design.
Yeah, they'll give him right field. They just don't want him to turn on something.
Oh, he breaks out the hook there. Good for strike 2. You go back to the curveball here?
I'd stay away. I'd go curveball or even slider, but I got to get it out over the plate. My job as a pitcher, expand the zone. Make the hitter swing at pitches that are off the plate.
Still 2-2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Skied into straightaway right. Sano sprinting after it, and that's the first out of the inning.
You see this ball start slicing away from him toward the end here, but he winds up staying right with it and running it down.
Jose Bautista will get his shot now. Great power numbers during the regular season. Still searching for that first home run in the postseason, however.
And these guys really need him to start producing because it seems like pitchers have the upper hand in the postseason. You're always facing the other team's best, and they've pretty well neutralized him all October long.
A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty darn good job against him in this series.
No score here as we play inning number 2. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
He's found a pretty nice rhythm out here early on.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Let's get in tight to take a look at the grip there on that last curveball. You can see by his fingers this is going to be more of an overhand curve, and he'll just sort of pull down on it like he's pulling down a curtain.
Chris Colabello will stand in, and you see the numbers for the series so far. He's really been one of their unsung heroes.
Well, it seems like in just about every series you get that one guy who really steps up, and he's been that guy so far.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. This is hit well out toward left field. Escobar going back on it. Gone! A solo shot here to left. His second home run of the series. As the Jays get the game's first tally, it's 1-0.
Wow, Now, after the first two hitters, this inning didn't look like it was going anywhere, but you talk to a lot of hitters, and they'll tell you if they come up with 2 outs and nobody on, that's where they get selfish and try to swing for the fences. And that's what he did right there and launched a solo shot with 2 outs.
Batting 7, second baseman, Devin.
Standing in now, Devin Travis. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Oh, it's so important to be able to strike first in a postseason game. Get that first run in, especially when you're the team playing on the road. Hopefully you can take a little life out of this big crowd.
Hit hard up the middle, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
A good job here. Stays inside the ball well, doesn't roll over, and just shoots this ball right back up the middle.
Russell Martin now, as he'll take a look at ball 1.
A lot of late movement on that fastball. That nearly came back to the outer edge.
A runner on first with 2 away. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. One and one, here it comes. Line to the right side. In there, a base hit. And he is in there.
Boy, do you want to wake up call as an infielder? How about this one? That's just a duck and cover there.
Here's Michael Saunders now, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
Well, you know, 3 straight hits are bad enough, but now he's making things even worse by falling behind the next guy.
Grounded up the first baseline. Mauer's there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Jay's off to a good start thanks to the solo shot. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 1-0 Toronto. Leading off the inning, Eduardo Escobar, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Eduardo Escobar.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Saunders. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
He's just trying to get a fastball in there to start the inning. Ball winds up getting hit pretty well, but not well enough to do any damage. It's a 1-pitch out.
Into the box now, Trevor Plouffe, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First offering on its way. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit to third. Right to Donaldson. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Batting 7, first baseman, Joe Mauer.
Joe Mauer gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch of the at-bat. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
Yeah, I don't think you want to come in throwing a lot of high changeups. That's a pitch he's going to have to get lower in the strike zone.
2 out, nobody on. And he falls behind 0-2. This one's flared toward left center. Pilar moving in. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. More coming up from Game 5 after this. Troy Tulowitzki is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. That's by him for strike one.
That's a really good 12-6 curveball there. And he'll throw that on any count, even when he's behind, because he has such confidence in that pitch.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Tap foul at home plate. Trying to strike him out for the second time. Oh, and they pull the string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight.
And that changeup's not really a pitch you can sit on with 2 strikes. Because if he gives you that fastball, you'll be an hour late on it. That's a great job of not showing that pitch until he was ready to punch him out.
Stepping in now, Kevin Pilar. As he'll go after the first pitch and send a ground ball down to third. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
The batter, number 20, third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
Josh Donaldson stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that's in there for strike one.
Yeah, the best way to neutralize this guy's power, just keep putting pitches right there.
The 0-1 delivery. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Santana giving chase. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, number 10, designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion.
Settling in now, Edwin Encarnacion. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Grounded down the third baseline. Oh, what a stop on the slide. He's out.
Oh, what a play.
1 left for Toronto, but they're up 1-0. Leading off the inning, Eddie Rosario, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Eddie Rosario.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. You like what you've seen from this guy so far?
I do. I like where he's putting the fastball, and I like the movement he's been getting on both his curveball and changeup. I think he'll do well.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit in the air to center field. On the move is Pilar. But he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And a good bounce back from 0-2. It's a leadoff double.
Yeah, good chance to get that early run right back. This is a great swing right here. He drives this one all the way out to the wall, and he's into second with a leadoff double.
Kurt Suzuki will get an opportunity now following the leadoff double.
And with his guys down by a run, at the very least, you need to try to shoot something to the right side. Hopefully get that runner over to third with one out.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Calling for it, Pilar. One out.
Now batting, center fielder, Danny Santana.
So striding in, Danny Santana, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. One and one, here it is. Turned on down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. One out and a runner on second base. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Lifted the other way out to left center. Pilar calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out. The tag at third, and they got him. A double play, and very quickly here, the side is retired. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. More on tap from Game 5 after this. Jose Bautista is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
The right fielder, number 19, Jose Bautista.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Called strike at the knees. 1-1. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Moving under it, Santana. He's got it one away. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And you can see that one guy clearly the leader in this category so far, 95 miles an hour versus an even 90 for the other. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Colabello. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Well, that was a fastball that he hit then, so we'll see if they go after him with hard stuff again.
That's yanked into the stands. Strike one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Windup and the 0-2 pitch. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first two are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Well, you know, anytime a guy takes you deep, you can bet that you're going to want to come right back and strike him out the next time up there. And here he does just that, and he does it on 3 pitches too. Boy, that didn't take long.
Into the box now, Devin Travis. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one.
Anytime you can throw a first pitch strike to about 60% of the batters you've faced or better than that, then you should get pretty good results. And we're in the middle innings in this game, so that's pretty good.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. 1-2 now as that's in there at the knees.
And you know what, guys? I have been really impressed so far. Not only has he used his fastball well, but he's also spotted it well. I mean, that is perfect location right on the knees.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. One run, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Hit the other way out toward right field. Sano moving to his left, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays, but they're on top 1-0. Leading off the inning, Eduardo Nunez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
And here's a fastball called for strike one. Well, that pitch isn't going to light up the radar gun, but it's been effective.
Well, it doesn't have to. If you get that good movement and put it in the right spot, it's plenty good enough to do the job.
The 0-1 pitch. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Boy, they're just hacking at everything. I mean, everything.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That changeup's been real effective for him so far. The guys have been falling behind in the count, so they're forced to protect. And this thing looks so good coming out of his hand that they just go ahead and chase after it.
Here's Miguel Sano. Yes, he'll pick on the first pitch and hit a ground ball towards second. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth.
And, you know, pitching's a lot more than just velocity. This guy, he's living proof. If you hit your spots, change speeds, you can get guys out with an 87, 88 mile-an-hour fastball, and he did it right there.
Striding into the box, Brian Dozier. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And he comes up empty there on a pitch in the dirt and falls behind now 1-2.
He's just cutting his way right through the teeth of this order. They're not even putting up much of a fight.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And he throws it away.
What is going on?
Trying to do a little too much out there, so that'll go into the books as an E2. Eduardo Escobar is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. One left for Minnesota. They still trail 1-0. Russell Martin heads for the box to start off the fifth in this one.
For Toronto, the catcher, number 55, Russell Martin.
Now some action out in the Minnesota pen, as it looks like both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. And a fastball's in there for strike one. Called strike 0-2. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Escobar is in pursuit. One down.
Oh, you can definitely feel and tell that it's October out there. There's a little bit of moisture in the air. Here, this ball sounded pretty good off the bat, and you wonder if it would have been a different story if it was mid-July out there.
Michael Saunders stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
The shortstop, number 2.
Troy Tulowitzki will stand in now. A punch-out victim twice already. EK, I'll ask you because you're the one sitting next to me. Do you approach an at-bat differently when you have 2 strikeouts under your belt this early in the game?
Well, you do in the sense that whatever you did the first 2 times, it wasn't working. But I think if you start worrying too much about trying to avoid the hat trick or worse, it'll start becoming a mind game, and you'll start falling into some pretty bad habits.
Now big roundhouse curveball in there for strike 1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
And Tulowitzki can't come up with that one as he falls behind 0-2 now. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
I don't think there are too many guys in this lineup that could have laid off that 0-2 pitch. That's a real tough take.
Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Gone! A two-run home run for Troy Tulowitzki. His first homer here in the series. And the Jays have moved out in front 3-0.
Boy, I want you to check out the location of where this pitch is in the strike zone. It's up and it's right down the middle. I mean, maybe you get away with that to a 220 hitting backup catcher, but not to a guy like this.
Center fielder, number 11.
In now, Kevin Pillar. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. That home run believed to be 402 feet all told. 3 runs, 6 hits, 1 error thus far for Toronto. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Santana on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Well, he gets you out there, but he's not missing many bats right now. And guys are really putting together some good swings against him so far.
Josh Donaldson will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. First delivery to him on the way. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
And even though that pitch did fool him, it was a hanging breaking ball. And so if he's looking for an off-speed pitch, that could have been big trouble.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
This is the thing that's so impressive about this guy. He'll show you that good breaking ball, but then he'll run that fastball up the ladder at 92, 93.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. 2 out, nobody on. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
That big curveball is not an easy one to take on an 0-2 count. That's a great job of holding off.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Jays strike for a couple as you get another look at the 2-run dinger. Middle of the night now from the Twin Cities. It's now 3-0 in favor of the Jays. Trevor Plouffe will stand in to lead things off here, and his guys have been unable to get anything going to this point.
Yeah, and you think so many times in the postseason, we see starting pitching really come to the forefront. And this guy's been every bit as good as advertised so far.
First pitch on its way. Takes this the other way to right. In is Batista, but this gets down a base hit.
You talk about a guy who's really stepped it up all throughout this postseason. Here's your man right here. And he's on base again as he leads off the inning with a base hit.
Joe Mauer is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. In there at the knees, strike one.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
Oh and 1 count and the pitch. 0 and 2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
Hard to believe he let that one go. That was right on a platter for him.
Pause and the 0-2. And here's a swing and a miss by Mauer as he's down on strikes for the first out.
All right, guys, we're going to check this sequence out again on Show Track, but I can guarantee you he doesn't want to see it again. He's got this thing all backwards up there. He looks at the first 2 pitches. Those are pitches he probably should have swung at. Then he swings at the 1 pitch that's out of the strike zone.
Standing in now, Eddie Rosario. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball here, 0 and 1. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. Scooped up. He will go to shortstop covering, and they do get the force at second. That was not an easy play.
Oh, there is so much that can go wrong with this play right here. This will give us a great angle to look at it. Look where he fields this thing. Then as he goes to throw it, stop it right there. He's got no real direct lane to the bag. Now, we've seen guys screw this up all the time. They throw it off the runner's back. They hit someone's helmet. Anything can go wrong. But he's able to avoid that danger here as he gets that force at second base.
Stepping in now, Kurt Suzuki, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game because right now they just seem out of it.
Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Protecting on 0 and 2, so we'll do it again. 2 out with the man at first. Hit hard towards center, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Yeah, and you know, he just couldn't put him away here with 2 strikes. He goes to the fastball, hoping to get out of the inning, but this is hit pretty hard, and now he's got a second man on base to deal with, 2 away.
Into the box, Danny Santana. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So a strong start on the mound as he's blanked him through the first 5. 5 innings complete. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Twins nothing. Edwin Encarnacion will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far.
Well, guys, if you split the difference between the fly ball and the grounder he's put in play, you've got a nice line drive. So maybe we'll witness that right here.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Out in front of it, strike 1. No contact there from Encarnacion as the count runs to 0-2 on it.
Just overmatched him there.
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And now he'll step off as they look for a strikeout pitch. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
And you know, he really doesn't have to throw that changeup all that much for it to be an effective pitch. And you can see what his breakdown is so far.
Jose Bautista will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out 0 for 2 thus far. Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch. That tails back over, strike 1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Tough pitch to lay off there with 2 strikes. I'm not sure if that was a good take or whether he just got fooled on a changeup and couldn't pull the trigger.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Yeah, make it 3 straight strikeouts for him now. But what's impressive is that these aren't just any hitters up there. These are the 3, 4, and 5 guys in the lineup. And he went through them like they weren't even there.
Chris Colabello will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Right now, they'd be lucky to just put one in play.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
And on 0-2, I think you're better off trying to bounce that thing rather than leave it up. Even though that's high, it's a dangerous spot to miss.
Slapped hard the opposite way. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
A pretty good swing there. You'll watch. Head stays down, ball gets deep in the zone, and he lets those hands lead the way, and he drives it to right field. That's as good an approach as you're going to see.
In now, Devin Travis, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1.
Yeah, he's still sticking with that fastball, but you start to get the sense that it's flattening out just a little bit. That could be a warning sign.
A runner on first with 2 away. may have gotten a piece of that one, but no matter, it's 1-1. A lot of balls down in the zone in the last inning or so.
And I think that's in response to getting bit by those 2 home run balls. He might be a little leery of challenging guys right now, and I don't blame him. Keep it down there.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
And this inning was going nowhere. All of a sudden, though, it's changed dramatically. A base hit, a wild pitch, just like that, there's a runner in scoring position.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Sano ranging forward. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Blue Jays held in check, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Eduardo Nunez will stand in to start things off, as this top of the batting order hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
In fact, just 1 hit between the 1, 2, 3 hitters combined. So apparently the table setters have not been getting their chores done.
Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. Now a flare out toward right center. Pilar moving forward. Makes the play, 1 away.
Well, this is one of those situations where his guys got him the lead early on, and he's been in complete control ever since. I mean, he's barely been threatened out there.
Miguel Sano will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Yeah, putting the ball in play, sometimes that's half the battle.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0.
You know, he's pitched a really nice ball game to this point, but this is a big moment for him. Getting through the heart of this order at this stage of his outing would be huge.
That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. On a hole now as he swings and misses at a pitch in the dirt, and it's 1-2 now.
Seems like it's been a fairly consistent pattern. Hard stuff early, soft stuff late. But these guys don't seem to have caught on yet.
It's a pretty standard operating procedure, too. But they just look lost up there.
Swing, and he puts a charge into this one. High and deep, and you can forget about it. This ball is gone. So a solo shot here to left center field. His 3rd home run of this series. And the Twins are on the board now. It's a 3-1 ball game.
Boy, that guy on the mound right now is absolutely livid. He knows that he threw way too hittable of a pitch in the situation when he's ahead in the count like that. He should be mad at himself.
Here's Brian Dozier now.
Brian Dozier.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. One out, nobody on. swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a one-out double.
Boy, we just saw one ball leave the yard, and this was pretty nearly a second one. It's just another mistaken location. You can see the ball out over the middle of the plate, and one good swing deserves another. And I'll tell you, they were pretty fortunate that this one only resulted in 2 bases, because that could have very easily turned into back-to-back jacks.
Eduardo Escobar standing in as he'll swing and send a line drive out to right field. And a fair ball as this one gets to the wall. And the run is in to score from second. It's now a 3-2 contest. And he'll get in there safely.
Third baseman, number 24.
Good look at this one again. This is just ripped right over the first baseman's head. And he coasts into second base with the RBI double.
Here's Trevor Plouffe standing in as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. Trying to hold the lead. Fly ball out to straightaway left. Saunders on the move. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
First baseman, number 7.
Joe Mauer will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. That's lifted the other way out to left. Saunders is under it, and that retires the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Game 5 moves to the 7th inning now. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Twins 2. Welcome back to Target Field here in Minneapolis. It's on to the 7th now in game number 5. But before the inning gets underway, let's fill you in on what's happened with our game summary. Russell Martin is set to get us started for the late innings of this one.
The catcher, number 55, Russell Martin.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Hit to first. Mauer is there, and he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
This is qualified for a quality start so far. 6 1/3 innings pitched, 3 runs allowed. Now, just needs a little help from the bats.
Michael Saunders will dig in. 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Here's the Minnesota skipper making his way out to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll wind up going 6 1/3, and he's kept his club in it to this point, though he cannot win the ball game.
Your attention, please. Now
New
pitching
pitcher
for the
set to
Twins,
toe the rubber here is
number
Kevin
49.
Jepson will be the one getting the
Kevin
assignment.
Jepson.
Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
One thing we can say about this game, neither team's been afraid to swing the bat. I mean, here we are this late into the ball game, and we still haven't seen our first walk.
Troy Tulowitzki will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind. 0-2. The 0-2 delivery. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Blue Jays go down in order, but they still lead it 3-2. Leading off the inning, Eddie Rosario. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, this has been a great game so far, and they're only down by 1. So getting this leadoff guy on would be huge for them.
Line drive to center field. And that'll be a base hit. So right away, the possible tying run is aboard to start the bottom of the 7th.
It doesn't take long for him to find some trouble here in the 7th. Oh, 1 pitch in the inning, and he's already got the tying run on base. That could spell trouble.
So now the Jays manager will make his way out toward the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Steve Delabar will get the assignment on the mound here as he'll enter with the runner at first and nobody out.
Steve Delabar.
Kurt Suzuki will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with the runner at first and nobody out. Quick check on that tying run at first, and the runner back.
Simple throw over there.
And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1.
So often, playoff baseball comes down to the bullpen, and this is going to be a bullpen game from here on out.
Nobody out, runner on first. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
Yeah, there's a good one right there, right over the top. And just fire that thing in there.
Throw over to first, and a dive, but he's back in.
Just keeping an eye on him.
Here's the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And the pitch on 2-1. This is line to left. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3.
Boy, and is the tide turning here? I think that's the real question at this point. It's a perfect start to the inning. You get the tying run up to second base. The go-ahead run is on first base as well. Still nobody out. And a decision looming here whether to bunt these guys up or try and roll the dice a little bit on this next guy and see if he can keep the rally going.
Danny Santana will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far.
Yeah, guys, not really providing the spark that they usually hope to get out of him. Maybe he can make something happen right here.
A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
He's still got a couple pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. You got to take a step back, take a deep breath, and get back in the zone.
2-0 pitch on the way. This is in the air to left. Saunders has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Well, you know, he had the right idea up there, so at least you know he's thinking. He tried to go the other way with this ball, but he got under it just a little bit, and it's an easy play out there in left field.
Eduardo Nunez will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
You certainly love a one-pitch pop-out in that spot. And that's like a get-out-of-jail-free card.
Miguel Sano will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Swing and a little blooper to center. Pilar coming on, but he won't get there. It falls in, but not in time. And just like that, this ball game is tied.
That's all about picking up your teammate there. The guy before him pops up and can't get the run home, so he's up there saying, hey, don't worry, I got it. He knocks in the 2-out RBI.
Roberto Ozuna will get the ball, looking to get the final out now here in this 7th inning. Brian Dozier gets a shot now with 2 men on and 2 away here in inning number 7.
And we'll see here if he can come through. It can be discouraging to see opportunities like this late in a ball game go untapped.
Looking to minimize the damage here. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Here's the 0-2. High in the air out towards shallow right. Bautista moves over. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Twins forced to settle for 1. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Kevin Pilar will dig in to lead things off here in what's been a very evenly played game so far.
I'll say tie game, tie series. Hard to get much more evenly matched than what we've seen so far.
Here comes the first pitch. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Yeah, and it's tough enough to hit 95+ mile-an-hour fastballs. That curve gives you something else to think about altogether.
And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
Hard to do much better than this. I mean, here are the only 3 batters he's faced since coming on. Strikeout, strikeout, and strikeout. Boy, that is flat dealing there.
Josh Donaldson will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely one of the better hitters in this lineup, and that's why he's in the middle of the order. He just hasn't been able to get it going today. It happens.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
Hard hit ball to second. Dozier has it. Throw in time at first for route number 2.
The batter, number 10.
Time now to give you a look at our starter comparison in this 3-3 ball game. Both pitchers turning in fairly good performances, as you can see on the graphic. Edwin Encarnacion will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far.
Well, guys, it just hasn't been his day. You know, sometimes cleanup hitters are sort of all-or-nothing type hitters. But, hey, he's still got a chance to make an impact on this game right now.
Very weakly on the ground. Boy, and slow out of the box that time as he's tagged out quickly. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. Still tied 3-3. Eduardo Escobar digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning.
Left fielder, Eduardo Escobar.
Fastball in there for a called strike. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Scorched to third. Oh, look at Donaldson. He's up with it. The throw. It's there. He got him.
Oh, love it. Wow, that's just a 2-hop bullet right there. I mean, this ball is almost past him when he catches it, but look how he slides for it, and then it pops him right up to a good throwing position, and now he's got plenty of time to make that good, strong throw to first.
Here's Trevor Plouffe standing in. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Pilar is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Yeah, once the sun goes down here, this place plays like a much different ballpark. Case in point right there. That ball had no carry whatsoever.
Joe Mauer will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Down go the Twins in order. No change in the score. It's 3-3. A shot there of St. Paul, Minnesota, just down I-94 from where we are as we're set for the 9th inning in this one. Jose Bautista will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so with the same pitcher still out there. Seems he's earned himself another inning.
I think that's a definite vote of confidence, but he's done a nice job since coming in, so you might as well ride that hot hand.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
Getting that first pitch strike is so important against a guy like this. You have to be able to work ahead in the count and not let him dictate the at-bat.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Yeah, and you know, that's a nice play back there behind the plate. For a big guy, look how quickly he springs to his feet, gets rid of that mass, and then he finds the ball here to make the throw to first to get his man.
Standing in now, Chris Colabello. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Right side hit hard. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head.
Just an airmail shot that time. The pickup's good, but this ball just sails straight over his head at first base. Good effort to try and go up and get it, but this is well out of his reach.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Into the box now, Devin Travis, as he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball 1. And now the wheels spin in that first base dugout.
Oh, that man right there has got to be sweating bullets. Hard to say I blame him at all.
Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. That one's going to find the seats, strike 1. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Pitch is a cold strike, the throw, and it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
And let's train our eyes on this stolen base from our high first base camera. You'll see him get a pretty good jump, and he wasn't looking back at all right there, so he gets into scoring position now with 1 out.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
That's a huge strikeout right here. Guy in scoring position. He's not out of this inning yet, but that's going to go a long ways towards getting him there. Look at how he's fired up about it.
Russell Martin now, as he'll take a look at ball 1.
And if there's one guy on this roster that wants the ball in a moment like this, this is the guy.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees, 1-1. can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. This one skied out toward right. Sano is there. And that's the third out. One left for Toronto. Score remains tied at 3-3. Justin Smoke is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base.
Number 14.
Eddie Rosario strides in to lead us off here in the bottom of the ninth inning.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Out for a ball, 1-1. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
I think it's pretty simple. The message here is stop leaning out over the plate. Well, pitchers got to be able to work inside, so that's just a reminder there.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Tulowitzki ranging up the middle. Throw on to first by Tulowitzki is in time for route number 1.
Kurt Suzuki.
Kurt Suzuki ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that third hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll squeeze this one for the second out.
2 quick outs here to start the inning. It's looking more and more likely that we're going to need extra innings here to decide this one.
Danny Santana will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Byron Buxton will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Byron Buxton.
He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And this is down for extra bases. And there's your winning run moving into scoring position. And they will not get him at third. He's in there with 2 away as the winning run.
Oh, and he's just looking to get on base somehow as the winning run. But I think he didn't even expect this. I thought he might put the brakes on at second, but he had 3 bases on his mind. And he's in there with the possible winning run.
Eduardo Nunez will stand in now, hitless to this point, but with a chance to be a hero here.
Well, he knows better than anybody in that lineup that one swing could make up for a whole game's worth of struggles.
Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Nervous time now in that third base dugout.
Heck, nervous time up here. My heart's racing, and I'm just watching this game.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a liner, but foul. Here it comes on 1-1. That nibbled the corner there, but missed 2-1.
Anxious moments all over the ballpark now. These folks can hardly bear to watch.
Big spot here. Possible winning run at third. 2 down. Hit to short. Tulowitzki takes it in. And they'll escape danger here after the two-out triple as the inning is over. No damage done after the two-out triple. More coming up from Game 5 after this. Byron Buxton will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center.
Now playing center field, number 25, Byron
Michael Saunders gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this
leading off
point.
for the Blue Jays, left fielder, Michael Saunders.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
Well, that one's at 94, so the velocity's good right now.
Tried to hold back, but this is popped up. And the leadoff man is retired here to start the extra frames.
That's something a lot of men suffer from. Fear of commitment. He can't make up his mind whether to swing at this pitch or not, so he tries to hold up, but it's too late as this turns into an easy little liner over to third.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Ground ball left side. On to first, and Tulowitzki grounds out here. 2 away.
2 quick outs here to start things off. Can't ask for much more than this in extra innings. Hold, serve, and then give your guys a shot to win in the bottom half.
Digging in now, Kevin Pillar. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he went down in flames, too. Got him in just 3 pitches.
He's set. Here it comes. Chop foul at the plate. Strike 1. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Here's a called strike on the curveball. 1-2.
Good curveball right there, and that just really froze him.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Bounce to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. So one will win it here as we go to the bottom of inning number 10. And we are all tied at 3 apiece. Miguel Sano steps in to get the home side started here in the 10th.
And he's already been on base 3 times in this ballgame, so let's see if he can do it one more time.
Pitch on the way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Hit sharply toward the right side. But he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out.
And if this ball is in the alley just a little bit more, who knows where this thing ends up. Instead, it finds the outfielder's glove, and fortunately for them, that keeps the potential winning run off base.
Here's Brian Dozier now. As this is popped foul behind the plate, it's strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a liner, but foul. Line drive to left. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
2 up, 2 down to start off the bottom half. Starting to look like this one's going to go another inning. Great.
Eduardo Escobar will step in. A ground out victim his last time. Now here's the pitch. Outside with that slurve of his 1 ball, no strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is pulled into right. In is Batista, but this gets down a base hit.
Yep, there's your potential winning run on first base. 2 outs. Now, at least you've given yourself a chance. A ball in the gap here has the potential to be a game winner, so we might see a no-doubles defense out there now.
Trevor Plouffe will stand in. He flew out his last time up. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. A look at the hit totals there into extra innings. Now the 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. And 2 count. Here's the pitch. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Strike 3, and the potential winning run laid waste. The inning is over. 1 hit, 1 left. No winner yet. On to inning number 11 we go, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Josh Donaldson comes to the plate as the leadoff man here in the 11th inning.
Third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1.
Here in extra innings, sometimes you've got to let guys go longer than you'd like, and you see his pitch count there.
Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. Here's the 1-2 delivery. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. The 1-2 pitch. Tried to shoot the corner, and he missed it. 2-2.
Boy, that's a good take there. I don't think I could have laid off that one.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll take this to the bag of 3 unassisted for the first out.
The batter, number 10, designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion.
Edwin Encarnacion struggling so far in this one. He'll look to erase his 0-for-4 ball game with a base hit right here.
Oh, man, it's never fun to go 0-for, but let's see if he can find a way to climb out of it.
High and deep to straightaway right. Sano going back on it at the track, but he can't get it as it's off the wall.
He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing.
And he will make it in safely. It's a triple, and the go-ahead run is at third with only 1 away.
This is all hustle right here. A lot of guys might hold on at second on a ball off the wall, but he knows if he can get to third with 1 out, these guys will have 2 shots to take the lead. And he gets there as the go-ahead run.
Ryan Presley will come in and pitch now.
For the Twins, number 57, Ryan Presley.
Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
Your job right here on the mound, you gotta think strikeout number 1, ground ball number 2. You can't leave anything up that can easily be a sac fly.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
Oh, all you needed there was a fly ball to get that go-ahead run home. Now with 2 away, it's no cinch if they'll be able to take this lead.
Now to the plate, Justin Smoak, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
You know, he's just flat out a better hitter from the left side. He's a switch hitter, but it's no secret this is his favorite side to hit from.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Swing and a little tapper. And he'll be tagged out heading toward the plate. And with that, the inning is over. Blue Jays held in check. Still tied 3-3. Joe Mauer will bat now. He popped out in foul ground last time.
Yeah, his swing definitely broke down a little bit last time. He got way underneath the ball. It'll be interesting to see if he can make that adjustment and stay on top of the ball here.
Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Hit hard back up the middle. And this is going to get through into center, so there's your possible winning run aboard on the leadoff single.
Now the question becomes, with the winning run on first, will they decide to play a little National League style ball and bunt him up to second? At this point in the ball game, I think it's a definite possibility.
Eddie Rosario strides in, grounded out his last time through. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Sliced hard on the ground. Tulowitzki for 1. Back to first. It's a double play. And the prospect of more baseball looms on the horizon. There are 2 away now.
Well, back to the drawing board. This will take care of that potential winning run at first base. And we're now an out away from playing on even further in this one.
Digging in, Kurt Suzuki. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Well, at least he was able to make contact, and that's better than most of his teammates can say up to this point.
Gone! Santa Maria, game over! So a solo shot there from Kurt Suzuki. And with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Boy, we're talking high drama here in the playoffs. A walk-off win here in the final at-bat, and this place is going crazy right now.
Well, guys, as you know, if you're going to pick a time to have a big ball game, you may as well make it happen in the playoffs. And this man right here obviously did. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason, but this was one they definitely needed, and he came up with a huge performance here.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Twins are victorious in this one, 4-3. Good night from Minneapolis.